What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? Hey, Nate, what do you want to... I don't have a bit. You got a bit?
No.
No bit?
Nothing.
Right. Well,
my friend showed me his huge comic book collection. It was quite a marvel.
all right, we're starting the show. Let's go. What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of June 22nd. We're already halfway through June, and we've got another week where it's heavy X books.
Yes.
Am I upset? Am I upset about it? No.
No.
But there's some other ones in here. I think this is going to be a decent week. But let's just jump into it, shall we? First up, we've got Immortal X-Men issue number 3 from Karen Gillan. Excellent Mark Brooks cover as always.
Oh, I get what you did there. Excellent.
But again, we are ramping towards Marvel's summer event, Judgment Day. Every new comic book solicitations video that we do, we just get a little more glimpse into it. And I mean, I am throwing shade. I'm not trying to throw shade. I am looking forward to this event much more than what DC's currently putting out, at least after seeing what their first issue of their summer event is with Dark Crisis.
Yeah, that's for sure. It looks like, just based off of preliminaries, that...
But that remains to be seen. I mean, we could get to the gala and be like, oh god, here we go. So I'm crossing my fingers. This run has been fantastic. It's outperformed my expectations tenfold. So really, really looking forward to this issue. I sound really like, yeah, man. I gotta wake up.
Really looking forward to this issue.
Next up, we've got Knights of X issue number 3 from Tini Howard. I'm assuming this is going to be a very Gambit centric issue because he was kind of heavy. He wasn't a heavy player in the last issue, but I mean, the dude brought snacks to Outer World for a bunch of goons. So I'm excited for it. I think both of us, this is kind of like our cult book. A lot of the community isn't really fired up about it, but we're digging the hell out of it.
Yep, this is a book that knows exactly what it wants to do, and it's doing it, and I think it's doing it well. So
yeah,
I say keep it up.
Keep the quest going, please. All right, after that, we've got New Mutants issue number 26 from Vita Ayala. This storyline with Magic losing her, soul sword and trying to give away the crown of Limbo to Madeline Pryor. It kind of came out of nowhere, but at the same time, I'm really digging the storyline. I just want to see where it goes. Obviously, I don't know why, but I'm just a little worried, and I don't know why.
No, I am not worried at all. Vita Ayala has shown that they can do no wrong on this X book, and
right.
I'm totally not worried about it at all.
I understand that. I don't know why I'm worried. There's just like a part of me that's like, man, I hope this. I guess you know what it is we've kind of talked about this in our live shows, kind of leading to something bigger. Mm-hmm. And I think with New Mutants, after Hickman kind of like gave it to Ayala, and they've been doing a great job. Don't get me wrong. I just wish New Mutants had even more of a pivotal role in the general direction of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The Office.
Yeah, I get that. I think uh, I don't know. I think I agree. I'm fully satisfied with this storyline because I think it
Right.
is an amazing use of continuity and like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Here we are 40, 40 years later pretty much from the original Inferno. We just had Inferno Part 2 and here we are Madeline Pryor taking over Limbo
Mm-hmm.
from Magic when, in the original Inferno we had them facing off with Magic finding her Dark Child full form for the first time. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it's a cool roundabout way to do the story. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
I think for me, and I'm sure it's been done before, but I'm kind of ready for some of the New Mutant players to ascend to being a full-on X-Men. And I'm sure that's done before, has been done before.
Yeah.
But like, I want them to be there longer, or if not permanent. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
there's just some of these characters. Like, I would love to see Magic just be. I think she's worthy of the captain, of X-Men. I know we're going down like a completely different route than what we're talking about, but that's just me.
Well, let me just throw this at you really quickly. As
Okay.
someone who has a touch more X-Men behind me,
Mm-hmm.
they have been, and they were for a while. And so the point of this book, or at least I think the overall influence from the editorial staff is
Mm-hmm.
let's get back to our roots. Let's get the original New Mutants back together again.
Yeah.
And because they've been apart for so long.
I see. I see.
And
Okay.
and I think that's kind of what this is.
Gotcha. Well,
So for us as newer readers, it doesn't quite feel that way, but
I get it. I see what you're
yeah.
saying. All right. Next up, we have, speaking of X-Men, X-Men issue number 12 from Gary Jerry. Now,
Mhm.
uh, I'm not sure if our solicitations video will be out by then. When this episode airs. But I have a feeling that our
Mhm.
guy Gary Jerry is starting to take all, and it started 3 issues ago, but he's starting to get all the stories that he threw out there between issues 1 and 5, and now we're starting to just collect them all, and we're going to be telling a much more cohesive, linear story. And I also
Mhm.
think, again, I don't know if our solicitations video will be out by this time, but I think we are starting. I think we're going to start seeing storylines that Hickman wanted to tell that he didn't get to tell start creeping into Gary Jerry's book. And I'll just give you a little
Hmm.
little preview. Um, Children of the Vault, and it's not this issue, but in a
Oh.
couple issues they're showing up. So I think we're going to start
Ish.
seeing some show notes, essentially, you know, cliff footnotes and just notes in general from class from Hickman that Gary has got his hands on. I'm very excited. We have Pepe Larraz on this book, so I'm excited
Oh,
at that
wow.
as well. Yep. Um, I'm cautiously optimistic.
I don't have a lot of. This book is probably one of my personal. I think this book's one of the lowest on the
Mm.
current X-Men books. But for some reason, I'm still involved enough to be picking it up. So we'll
I
see.
mean, it's not on the fence for me. Not like Legion. Legion is like one bad paragraph away from me just being like one
I,
bad data page away.
I would agree that that book is on more limbo, but I would say that this book is number two for
It's
me
getting
on
close.
the
Yeah, I
X-Men.
gotcha. I hear you. All right, let's jump into some Moon Knight issue number 12 from McKay. I mean, this book has got a couple picks of the weeks for me.
Hmm.
I think the most recent issue was a pick of the week for me. It's good. And right now we've got, Moon Knight is using Khonshu. He is finally, in the last issue, he resurrected the spirit of Khonshu to teleport him across planes to get to his hideout. And I don't know. I don't know if it was because of the show. I'm sure it was. But this book has only been elevated since that show has ended for me. And
Hmm.
I'm going to throw it out there. This is a potential pick of the week for me, and that's going ahead of Immortal X-Men, which has been fantastic. So, yeah.
I would 100% agree with that. I think that this is a book that I think that they just sort of gave Jed McKay and Capuccio and just sort of said, hey, have some fun with it. You're going to be coming out with you know, your book's going to be coming out simultaneous with the show, so just
Mm-hmm.
sort of have fun. And it's probably not going to go further than that. And then I think that team just sort of said, no, we're going to do some shit.
Yeah.
And now, Marvel's like, okay, like this is what's up. This is where
This is
we're at.
legit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, already 11 issues in, and I think this is honestly, for me, I think this is probably in my top 10 of 2022 so far.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that wholeheartedly. Hey, I'm interrupting the video because I have something important to tell you. I know you know about our sub giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. This one right here. I know you know about that one because we talk about it all the time. But did you know we're giving away a slab at 750 subscribers? That's right. We're giving away this second printing of Silver Surfer Black issue number 1 with Null on the cover when we hit 750 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video. All right, jumping into DC, we have Dark Crisis tie-in The Flash 783. The Search for Barry Allen. I have officially jumped off the wagon on Dark Crisis 1 issue in for the event. I will not be doing the tie-ins. We have flipped. When I did Dark Crisis, I was picking every single one of them up. And now I will be letting you carry the burden.
Yeah, and I will be doing them because I think each one is like 3 issues. So Flash, Young Justice.
I think Young Justice is 6.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. These will be going one at a time. I am interested here because, I did like the Jeremy Adams Flash run. We started when Jeremy Adams picked up the book. It was good. It just honestly it fell off because it was a purge from a too big of a list, not because it was a bad book. It was just, for me at least, it was just, okay, I gotta trim the fat a little bit. And so I'm glad to have a secondary reason to pick this book up. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I also am interested in I can't remember his name. Is it technically it's Wallace West, I think. Kid Flash.
Yeah.
I know nothing about this version because it's like he got introduced in New 52, but then he was heavily redone in Rebirth, and I just don't really understand him as a character at all. So yeah, I think that mixed with Jeremy Adams writing the book mixed with a Dark Crisis tie-in, it's enough for me to pick up the book.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we give another tie-in. We have Dark Crisis Young Justice. Yes, a limited series, 1 of 6. It looks cool, but I'm not falling for it.
Yeah, I am falling for it. There's a few different reasons here. Again, it's a Dark Crisis tie-in, and I said I'd jump all in on this event. I'm still hoping that it's there. Second point is the same. A lot of characters that I don't know. I think Con-El and Connor, and Tim Drake and Impulse. All 3 of them are missing. So we've got Wonder Girl that's got to essentially figure out where the rest of the Young Justice team is at. I have no clue. I don't know anything about Young Justice or any of its iterations. Like I know Peter David did a run, and I know I think like Jeff Johns or something did a run. I don't know, but I like that this is a female writer and artist team of creators that I personally don't have experience with, plus characters I don't know, plus Dark Crisis tie-in. I think it's worth giving an issue 1 to.
What I find odd is, like, in Dark Crisis 1, we've got John creating his own Justice League, and it's like, well, granted, these characters are missing, but if they weren't missing, wouldn't you think that these would be the characters to create the new Justice League? Or
these are the kids of the kids, right? Even though they're not, because like Tim Drake's been around way longer than
right.
Damian has.
Yeah, I think that's what's I kind of like why I feel like Dark Crisis is just so flat right now is there are multiple teams that could easily, I believe, just by perception, hold the mantle of Justice League. You know what I mean? And it's like, you get a new team and then Adam's like, well, y'all fucking suck. And it's like, what? Come on, whatever. That's why I feel, and I'm going into a mini review / rant. We're just talking about the books we're picking up. I'll move on. All right. We got Batman and Superman World's Finest issue number 4. This is another potential pick of the week. This book has been fire, dude. Like, it's
Yeah,
been
this is always up for pick of the week on the art as well. This Dan
mhm,
Morrell art is
Jesus.
phenomenal.
And I just got to say it now, it just seems like Hal Jordan gets the short end of the stick every time, and he's been possessed by a demon. So let's see how he gets out of this one. And then I believe this is the introduction of the new suit, right? Or right, the new like villain or whatever, the Batman Kryptonite infused Superman suit, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, it's a little pause. So James, show notes, pause here. Where's the internet browser? Yeah. Why would you? Why would you? Okay. This thing. It's this thing. Can you see my screen? Remember, it was the Batman suit that's got like the green hands. For some reason, the cover doesn't look like this cover doesn't have it. You sent it to me. It's like it's an introduction of either a new suit or a new villain. It's like
Yeah. I don't remember what that is, and I have no idea if that's in this issue or not.
I think it might be. I looked up some other, like on DC's site. I think this is happening. So if you're into speculation, I think this is cover E. I believe it'll probably. I don't think it's an incentive. So go out there and pick it up. I don't think this is the final cover. Maybe this is like the 1 in 50, but there's a full colored one where his hands are green. So check it out. If you're into that, pick up that cover. I'm sure there'll be some kind of tie into that, but that's that. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I just want to see how Hal's going to get out of it. And again, like you said, the artwork from Moria is just like, it's just fantastic.
I would equate this to DC's version of Night. Not that they're similar in books, but that they just came out of nowhere, wasn't expecting it, and it's been an absolutely amazing time with amazing artwork. So, yeah.
Well, no, and when it got announced, both of us were like, I don't want another Batman book. And then we're like, holy crap, it's good. So, all right, our last DC book of the night is Nightwing, issue number 93. Will they, won't they, Babs? Dick, let's see. Last issue was really good. Yeah, I hope we, I felt like last issue they even teased like, the relationship lines will be drawn, and then it kind of was like, nah, not really. So maybe we'll get it here.
Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna get that here. I think here we're getting more blockbuster and seeing what, if anything, he's gonna have to do with Heartless, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. That cliffhanger was dope. I mean, again, this is, and we've got a lot, and that's why I said at the beginning of the show this might be a banger of a week. This is another potential pick of the week. It's just a good book. The writing is really solid, and when we're not busy with tie-ins, it's strong. It's really strong.
Yep.
All right, jumping into our independence with Boom Studios. Something is Killing the Children, issue number 24, and I'm going to say it now. This is definitely the cover of the week, and even though we had a gorgeous Mark Brooks cover, this thing's fucking trippy.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What can I say besides this is my pick of the week?
Right.
I haven't even read it. I don't need to. I don't need to. Like, I just know.
Yeah.
The third arc of Something's Killing the Children, which started at issue 20 or 21, it's literally everything I possibly could have wanted it to be and more.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaky and it's good and it's trippy and it's building off everything that we've done before. I don't know why you're not reading this. I've been telling you to pick.
I'm so far back, and I just don't want to. I mean, I got to trim the fat somewhere.
This is not the fat. I mean, this is the meat right here. This is
I
the
get
meat
it.
This is the filet mignon.
Okay, don't do that.
Filet mignon.
Okay.
Anyway, this is it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's Tynion. We're still getting some Tynion print, which is nice.
Yeah.
This is probably gonna be my pick of the week.
All right, sounds good. All right, we're jumping into Image with Noctera, issue number 11, and it has not been specified if this is the last issue or not, but we have not been solicited for another issue. I feel like this is going to be the end. I'm sure at the end of the book, it'll be like, the end. And we'll have had technically 12 issues with the one shot, so it'll make a nice big hardcover or decent-sized hardcover. If that is the case, This ending better be fire. I did like issue number 10 with, how it went down, but I mean, you got a lot to wrap up in this one book that's probably only like 32, 36 pages long.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I'm just hoping that it's not the end, because I don't feel like we're going to be able to give this series the end that it needs
Agreed.
In this one issue. I feel like there's so much more meat on the bone to just keep driving that metaphor. Like, it's, I don't know. I just don't feel like we've told our full story with 11 issues or 12.
No, not at all. And maybe it's a hiatus. Maybe the book comes out on Wednesday, on today, or excuse me, today, and we get oh, by the way, on Twitter, this is Scott Snyder, and this is just we're just taking a break to get ready for part 3, or phase 3 or whatever of the book.
Right.
So hopefully that's the case, because Noctera, I believe, is a strong story. We've both sung its praises. I know some people have fallen off on it, and that's okay, but we've genuinely enjoyed it. If it ends like this, then we'll have to kind of go on the other side of the line and be like, okay, what the heck? So
what happened?
We'll see. All right, and our last book of the night is Silver Coin, issue number 11. Oh, and look who it's by. James Tynion the IV.
Oh, my favorite.
Another potential pick of the week. Man, told you, this week is bangers. What can we say? Silver Coin, we had an idea of how good it was going to be, but we didn't really have like the best of ideas. We didn't know what to really expect in that sense. And I think this is the third part, right? Because there were 2 parts, and then this is the third.
This is the beginning of the 3rd volume, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, to kick it off with James Tynion, that's pretty strong. But that being said, that's a pretty high bar to set for a writer himself. And we've known that James has had some ups and downs lately with getting work done. So let's see if this feels genuine or if it feels rushed.
Hopefully it does not feel rushed. I don't think it will.
No, I hope not either. And Mike Walsh, I mean, he brings such a different, he brings this consistency to the series itself, obviously with the artwork, and then with his issues that actually feel like they connect all of the stories, which I really enjoy too. If you're not reading Silver Coin and you're into horror, this is a pickup. Like, you need to be picking this up.
I mean, I think this is probably one of the best horror anthologies out there that you can possibly find. So. And
like in this, it says something about this book, because I am not a big fan of horror comics, and I really like this book. Like, it's been a lot of fun. I read it probably at the beginning of the day when I get my books. I don't read it at 9:30 at night, because then I have to go downstairs. But it's a good book. It's a good book. All right, well, that's going to do it for the week of June 26th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? And what do you think your pick of the week is going to be? Make sure to tell us down in the comments. Also, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, give us a like. We much appreciate it. We need all the help we can get with the analytics. We need to push out all our videos to the rest of the community and let them know that this is one of the best comic book shows on YouTube. Why would you want to watch any other? I'm kidding. You can watch any video you want, but we just would love your support, because we are in the middle of a milestone giveaway. We're trying to hit 750 subscribers, and then obviously we're going to give away a slab there, and then we're on the road to 1,000, guys. We want to hit it before 2023. We know we can do it, and we just can't do it without each and every single one of y'all's support. So we will see you guys this Sunday for our live episode, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time here on YouTube. Make sure to check out our other videos. We've been doing some reviews on Obi-Wan and Miss Marvel. Surprise, that show is amazing.
It's a banger.
So go check it out. Go check out those episodes. We'll put it at the end of this video for you to go check out our reviews on those. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to read more comics, fam. We'll see you in the next one. Later.